coming down and get that green flag in 10 more laps. Okay, now they're going to be under the flagman's orders, and Mr. Owen Riddle will be able to speed them up to whatever he says. They are in radio communication with their spotters. Spotters will tell him to pick it up as we gain a little bit more speed before we go green flag racing.
So you see the field, they're picking up speed already from what they were before, but still a little faster.
All of these cars are in communication with their spotters. Spotters getting orders from NASCAR officials up here, telling them what to do, where to be. And you know that now Owen will probably start picking it up just a little bit faster every lap, and they'll probably grid up side by side.
And so they're talking with the spotters right now, asking them to pick it up a little bit more. They don't want to go full speed yet, but they want to pick up more and more each lap to get those heat in the tires. And people may not understand this, but you go on a bare track that's been rained on for a little over 24 hours. It's not the ideal situation for these cars. These are big 10-inch slick tires. There's no traction, other than the grip. They go right onto the surface, but there's no tread on these tires at all. So that's something you want to see. As you see Owen Riddle starting to pick up the pace a little bit more there down through the corners.
These are Hoosier 30-35s and 30-45. A very slick race car tire, no grooves on them whatsoever, and so they can't pick up and disperse any water that may be left in the track. And they can't, although they did an excellent job of drying this track, they cannot get it completely dry because there's holes down in there that they need to fill up with the rubber. That's what we're accomplishing by this 10-lap, hot lap session, you might call it.
And what they're doing is they kind of let one car kind of get to go fast, and then they'll kind of let the field catch back up. They'll pick up the speed again. When you have 41 cars in the track, you can't get them all going at one time, crazy like that. As you'll see, and that's the one thing is how many cars we have here. Lap traffic goes down, and Donnie Wannett in the pits, the 89 car, Donnie Wannett pulls in the pits down there.
His crew running over to see what may be happening. These laps are counting.
So reports from the drivers, they're going to shorten this to 5 yellow flag laps. 5 yellow flag laps. Let's go down trackside. Kelly Hell's down there on the pits.
Yeah, Donnie pulled in. He has shut the car down. His head is hanging. He does not look happy. And seeing some smoke coming out from inside the cockpit of the 89 of Donnie Wannett.
Oh, I see smoke coming out the back end of that car. What a terrible break for Donnie Wannett from right here in the Northwest. I'd say it looks like it's puking out some water, maybe, I don't know.
So his crew comes down, the 89 car, Donnie Wannett.
What a bad break for that racer. Electrical problem, they say. An electrical problem with the 89 car.
He's got the wheel off.
Oh, what a bad break for Donnie Wannett. Out of Woodinville, Washington. Okay.
So getting reports from the drivers that they are okay with the track. They've talked to a couple of the leaders. They are going to cut this to 5 caution laps before they go back. So on the next caution lap, they will start greening them back up here.
Since Donnie Wannett was out on the parade laps, he is losing laps now, but if they were able to repair that car, he could rejoin.
And John Newhouse pulls to the pits. The 26 car, John Newhouse into the pits. Mechanical black flag being given to the 26 car of John Newhouse.
We'll see if we can get a report on
hood pins. Oh, he's missing hood pins on the 26 car.
Oh.
So they are going to make sure he gets some hood pins back in that 26 car as it's been flopping back and forth.
Am I allowed to make a funny comment on that?
And let's go down trackside with Hannah Newhouse.
Well, we're going to go ahead and say those hood pins. We actually had to send half of our crew home last night, so I'll take the blame for those hood pins, so sorry, Dad.
Oh, Hannah doing double duty trackside, both crewing and I I think it's just a one-man crew, two-man crew down there. There's a couple of those crews that did have to lose a couple of their guys, and they're down just a few people.
So that means that John Newhouse, who had to pull in to replace those hood pins, will start not in his original position. He will drop to the back of the pack, I do believe. They put him in, they blended him in. I'm not sure about that. We'll see. I think he's probably going to have to drop to the back of the field behind the 90 car of Molly Helmuth.
So here we go. It sounds like they'll bring the pace car out next time by, and then we'll stack them up to go 2 by 2.
Well, this wasn't only a warm-up for the drivers. This is a warm-up for you fans. Get ready for the greatest spectacle in racing in the Northwest. They'll start gridding them up 2 by 2. Here we go. Going behind the Speedway Chevrolet pace car. Lights are on the pace car. 2 by 2.
And ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you this. I've been around a lot of races across the country. And very rarely do you see all 41 teams stick it out all weekend long. And it took an effort by all these teams. Multiple drivers broke over the weekend, and you saw multiple drivers step up and help the other drivers out. This was a combined effort from the drivers, the staff, the crew, the fans, everybody involved here around Evergreen Speedway in the 2018 Summer Showdown. I want everybody on your feet as they come by and salute these drivers. Say thank you for sticking around for the 2018 Summer Showdown. Everyone on your feet, say thank you. Salute these drivers. They stuck it out for all this time to put on a show for you. And say thank you. Wave your hands, wave your hats as they come by. Let them hear it for the 2018 Summer Showdown. 1 to go at the line.
Light has gone off on the pace car, which means we'll go green flag racing next time by. 41 cars of the very best in the nation right here in front of you. Pace car going down the backstretch. These guys are going to be grabbing gears.
As they come down the backstretch, it is Owen Riddle looking for his first ever Summer Showdown. Lex Johnson looking for redemption. Will this be the first time ever that a Snohomish County driver can win the Summer Showdown? They roll down through turn 3. Out of turn 4, the green flag will be in hand. You see the start line down there off of turn 4. Green flag in hand. We are going green flag.
Wow. Lex Johnson did not get the start he wanted. Dropped from the outside pole down to in third place. But boy, look at Owen Riddle in that 10 car. 10,000 horsepower coming at you.
The 32 of Mike Holden was off the pace there. Keep your eyes on that one. He was way down low off the pace. Down through turns 1 and 2. It is Holden. Still off the pace, so keep your eye on the 32 car. Very, very slow. Down the backstretch, it's Owen Riddle, Tyler Tanner, Lex Johnson, and Preston Peltier, Jeremy Doss, your top 5. Holden still off the pace. In tough break, it looks like something may have broke on the 98 car of Greg Bennett.
Holden has dropped down. He is not pitted. Let's keep our eye on him. As now we have lap number 6. Holden still staying out there. Let's see, is he going to pit? No, he is not. Don't know exactly what may have happened. 98 cars also having problem, but picked it back up. 98 car, Greg Bennett picking up places, going down the back chute.
You have to wonder maybe possible electrical issues on that 32 car because he kind of picks it up and then it falls off again. These cars sitting out for all this time. But right now, we're not seeing too fast of a pace. Owen Riddle right now, your current leader. Tyler Tanner in that second position. Some hard chargers back in there in the field. Keep your eye on Trenton Moriarty coming through the field.
All right, I got kind of an update on Holden.
Tires are starting to come up to temperature now. They're starting to turn qualifying times. and we'll see what happens. Let's go down to Kelly.
Yeah, Mike hasn't really quite been able to identify what the problem is. The crew isn't sure, and neither is Mike. But I can tell you, NASCAR officials are keeping a very close eye on his pace, and they may ask for him to come in if he can't get back up to speed.
Thank you, Kelly Hell, with the update on Holden. So off the pace for the 32 car, and officials want to make sure he stays on pace, doesn't create a backup at all. We're seeing a lot of drivers kind of settle in. This is probably the most settled in summer showdown I've ever seen here before, as drivers kind of settle in, going nose to tail. Nobody going too crazy, too fast, too early on. Molly Helmuth, she's been a big mover. I think she's moved up one of the fastest positions in that 90 car, as she's come from all the way to the back of the field, past about 12 cars already.
Molly Helmuth is on a rail. She's really cranking off some good times. Let's see. She's Kelly Hale. Molly Helmuth is already up to the 27th spot out of 41. She started 41st on the field, and she's now up to 27th.
So as they run right now, it's Owen Riddle, Tyler Tanner, Lex Johnson kind of peeking on that back bumper of Tyler Tanner. Can't get there yet. But battles throughout the track right now as the 220 cars of Jay Sauls and Andy Soul battle back their position. Here comes Supergirl of Brittany Zamora coming through the field. And just about 3 more laps, your leaders are going to see lap traffic.
Owen Riddle turning a very fast 23.5. Best time already is a 23.1. Remember, he qualified at a 22. Holden still having his problems. He is kind of holding his own in that 32 car, but he is obviously having some sort of issue. Not up to speed like he'd like to be. It's obviously, it appears to be an engine issue because he's cornering very well, but he loses it down the straight stretch. So I got a feeling it's something with the motor. You can tell he's not got the power.
So Owen Riddle down into turns 1 and 2, your leader, but the leader's starting to stack up 1, 2, 3, 4, as they know they have lap traffic up in front of the leaders now, as the leaders are side by side going down into turn number 3.
As they reach up into the tail end of our field, let's see how they do. Who can navigate the...
As a 3-car, Wyatt Gardner goes way up.
3 car, so very high. Thought it was about ready to knock down the wall. Kept it off of it as they do a good job of moving out of the way.
NASCAR officials letting those drivers know you got to keep it up to pace, but still say hi.
Good battle off of turn number 2 right now. Keep your eye on those guys. They do not want to go a lap down. But with the pace that Owen Riddle is setting, that's probably a very good chance. You can see Holden is going to go a lap down in about the next lap.
As Donnie Wannett comes back out in the 89 car. Looks like they got him figured out in the 89 car, Donnie Wannett. Lex Johnson all over the back bumper of Tyler Tanner. Battle for second there.
Tyler Tanner only 1/10 of a second back of our leader as they come off of turn number 4. That's 1/10 of a second between first and second.
Down into turns 1 and 2. It's Owen Riddle looking strong. Lex Johnson right on the back bumper of Tyler Tanner, the battle for second. As we have an early race battle here, just 20 laps into it.
We have a break at lap 100, so these guys are trying to feel everybody out.
Tyler Tanner looks to the inside of Owen Riddle off of turn number 4. Down the back front stretch they go. Tanner to the inside of Riddle. New leader Tyler Tanner, the 65 car.
Owen Riddle moved out of the way, said, okay, I'm going to follow you for a while. Show me what you've got. Down the back chute, door handled with Lex Johnson. These guys are battling like it's the last lap of this 4-lap trophy dash.
Down the front stage to go, it's Tyler Tanner, Lex Johnson, and Owen Riddle. Owen Riddle's car very loose in the 10 car. Keep your eye on it as he's very loose off the corner.
Uncharacteristic of that 10 car. It almost looks like it's losing the handle a little bit as we only have 22 laps down.
And Tyler Tanner is off the pace. Your leader in the 65 car, Tyler Tanner, is off the pace. Possibly a left front tire flat on the 65 car.
Well, keep your eye on it as he pulls into the pits. His dad will take a look at it as he enters the pit very slowly, trying to see what may have happened. I'm seeing all the tires up. I don't believe it is a tire problem. We'll see. No.
You see a line of fluid there down the track there. The 65 car, your leader, Tyler Tanner.
Well, they're telling him to shut it off. Yes, there is oil.
Line of oil, line of oil.
And yellow flag will come out for this one as getting reports oil from Tyler Tanner's 65 car.
Oh, what a bad break. Boy, it's been a tough break for some of our front runners. Let's